I went into it knowing what's going to happen, knowing the results and the consequences. Um, it's what I want to do. It's one of my only passions in life, and so it's not like I'm unaware of anything. Obviously, I know what I want to do in life as well.
Despite his Christian background, at 19, Brandon Marai aspires to tattoo his entire body.
So how did someone from such a religious background get into the art of tattooing?
I think mostly just the people I hung out with, the music I listened to played a really big role. Even when I was still religious, even the music I listened to back then as well was quite heavy, and also they also had tattoos. It wasn't like I started getting interested in tattoos and wanting to get my whole body done. It was more I wanted a small piece when I was about 15, and ever since then, like not being able to get a tattoo just makes you think a lot more about the tattoo you want.
Yeah.
So obviously my ideas have changed, and as I've been getting tattooed, it's when I started wanting to get my whole body tattooed and started getting more coverage.
So when you're talking about at 15, your parents obviously wouldn't let you get the tattoos.
No, and I'm really grateful for that, to be quite honest. My first tattoo would have been shocking.
You've talked about phases before. Do you ever wonder if this might just be another one of those phases?
Definitely, I think. I mean, if you think about it, the face is all about growing up, and it's just part of life type thing. I don't think I'd be a 40, 50-year-old man with kids with the mohawk and like all this going on, like the ripped shirts and the tartan pants and boots. But I definitely don't think I'll change my mind on tattoos. I mean, obviously nothing's certain in life.
Coming from a Christian upbringing, how did your parents initially react to the idea of you getting tattoos?
I kind of went into it real stupidly. I got my first tattoo, which was my chest, this one, that one there, and I hid it for as long as I could from them because I couldn't man up and actually tell them. And once they found out, which was about 3-4 months later, they weren't happy at first, but they kind of accepted the fact that this is what their son was now doing. And since then, which has been about a year and a half, they've gotten used to the idea and are kind of getting over it in a way.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
In 10 years, hopefully, I'd be opening up my own tattoo shop with a good team, a good clientele, living my life real happy, either in New Zealand or in Europe, ideally.